Out of the final corner comes Antonio Felix da Costa. Is it going to be enough for him to go into the duels? Only just. Fourth fastest here for da Costa. He's on the bubble, but you've got Mitch Evans, Nick Cassidy, Sebastian Buemi, Jake Hughes, all on their flying laps at the moment. We're right on board here with Cassidy. And is he going to be progressing forwards into the duels? Hughes goes 7th fastest as he takes the checkered flag, but what about the man who's in contention for the championship? Goes up into 3rd, so Cassidy bumps out Antonio Felix da Costa. Evans, though, doesn't make the cut. Is anybody going to be able to improve?
Nico Müller, P3.
Müller, what a lap time there for the Swiss driver as he came across the timing line then. Freitz is out of qualifying in the duel, so it's another disappointing end to the session for the Envision team. But what happened down at turn 16 and 17 there? 2 cars off.
Here we go, Sam Bird on board.
So he's out of shape, he's lost the rear. Max Günther, fastest in the Maserati, ahead of Sergio Sette Camara in the ERT, getting into the duels for the 2nd time this season. So first up, we're going to have Jake Dennis versus Edo Mortara. So Andretti versus Mahindra, then it's Mitch Evans versus Ollie Rowland, Nico Müller versus Sergio Sette Camara, and then Pascal Wehrlein and Max Günther. Nick Cassidy did make it through, but then his lap time got deleted for a technical infringement later on. So Jake Dennis then versus Edo Mortara. Let's have a look and see what the first sector time is going to be here for Jake Dennis. 32.2. It's not the fastest we've seen so far through that first sector. Whoa, look at that, hanging it all on the line. Comes across the timing line, he's 3/10 of a second up, and he does go through into the semi-finals. Edo Mortara. Got Oliver Rowland versus Mitch Evans.
I think he brushed the wall.
Oh, speaking of hitting the wall, bang goes Mitch Evans through the right-hander of turn 9. Has he gotten away with it, though? I think he's going to continue on that lap, but goodness me, he was so far over to the left-hand side of the circuit there.
But his problem now, Thomas, when he turns left, because you lean on that left, turn right, sorry, lean on the left rear, then the problem's going to occur.
119.1 for Oliver Rowland. He comfortably makes it through, so drama here. Quarterfinal 3 then, Sette Camara versus Nico Müller. Oh, look at how close that was there for Nico Müller. What is it going to be for Sette Camara? He makes it through a 119.1. Pascal Wehrlein versus Max Günther then. Turns 19 and 20 away, and surely it is going to be Maximilian Günther who comes across the line to win this quarterfinal duels, and indeed he does, a 119.252. So then, confirmation of the quarterfinals. 2 big names there of Dennis and Wehrlein out. Oliver Rowland versus Edo Mortara. On the brakes we go into 11. Yes, go on, Ollie.
That was over the limit. Wonderful stuff from Oliver Rowland.
Mortara, some 0.3 of a second adrift as he comes out the final corner, gives it a bootful, aims for the timing line. It's a 19 flat. It is Nissan in their home race here in Japan who go through into the finals. Semi-final 2 then. 79% if you think it's going to go the way of Max Günther compared to Sergio Sette Camara.
Did he touch the wall? Oh, he did touch the wall there.
Yeah, on the exit of turn 2, on the run down into 3. 119 flat there for Max Günther. Sergio Sette Camara, yeah, you can see that is crabbing all over the place like a shopping trolley from Tesco's, isn't it? Unfortunately for Sergio Sette Camara and ERT, a bit of a repair job to do before the race this afternoon. And it is going to be Maximilian Günther for Maserati versus Oliver Rowland. Rowland looking nice and smooth through there, slightly down in the first sort of mini sector, but again we'll get a better representation of what it all looks like as we get them coming through the first few corners.
Rowland's rhythm through turn 4, that long corner, is just superb, as we see on board now with Max Günther. Coming up to turn 9, big commitment again. Rowland's half a tenth ahead.
Yeah, 32.1 for the first sector there for Max Günther. On the brakes we go, in towards turn 10 and 11. Looking okay for now. Rowland! Whoa, look at that!
That's the limit, right there.
0.2 of a second up, he is in that first sector. Oliver Rowland, he just needs to hold this one together. He is really pushing on now, isn't he? Through turns 10 and 11, you saw him on the ragged edge there, close to the wall on the inside of the left-hander.
You can just tell he's got that confidence, hasn't he? He is just positioning that car exactly where he wants to.
Günther's catching,
yeah,
though.
He's not finished yet, is he?
It's not over. Coming out of the final corner here for Max Günther. What is the score on the door going to be for the German driver? Across the line he goes. It's a 119 flat. 1.5 of a second is the advantage that Oliver Rowland has through turns 19 and through turn 20. Is it going to be pole position for Nissan here? in the final couple of corners, and he does take pole. It's Oliver Rowland by 21 hundredths of a second. Nissan on pole, on home soil, here in Tokyo.